If you think that dollhouses are child's play, then you haven't seen this dollhouse. It's on display in New York right now. Michelle Miller shows us the tiny home build is some of the most costly real estate in a very expensive city.
In a city known for budget-busting real estate, the nearly $25,000 price per square foot of this home could even make the barons of Wall Street take pause. Only, not even Barbie would dream of paying this much. A serving set of silver and jewelry with real, albeit very small, gemstones.
We have these little tiny necklaces and a pair of earrings that are set with topazes. They're a 1/16 of an inch.
Anyone who has something like this, would you call it borderline obsession?
Yes, but I'm a big fan of obsession. I think obsession is really important. I'd call it passion, too. I think that once you get hooked on dollhouses, you're hooked for life.
The castle was built over a 13-year period, stretching across the mid-1970s and 80s. Its owners, who'd like to remain anonymous, are sharing it with the public for the first time. When setup requires a crew of 6 over 24 hours, you can see why. But this invitation for passersby to explore is also an effort to raise money for children's charities.
We have a number of pieces that they're going to put up at auction because they've got so many pieces that they want to share them.
So somebody's actively playing with this house.
Well, I wouldn't say play, but taking care of it.
For dollhouse collectors, it's all about the details. Astolat has working lights, books you can read, and bottles in the bar are filled with real spirits.
You may need quite a few bottles to feel anything.
There is only one resident here. Merlin lives 9 feet high in the castle tower, leaving 28 rooms open for children of all ages to admire.
It's always evolving, because, don't you rearrange your house from time to time?
I'd like to, but I can't afford to.
Well, this is much easier because you don't need someone to help move the couch, right?
Well, with an $8 million appraisal tag, I'd have to say, you do it very carefully.
Well, absolutely.
For CBS This Morning, Michelle Miller, New York.
Seriously, how do you value a dollhouse at $8.5 million? What's the criteria for that?
In the 17th century, kind of wealthy families in Northern Europe started collecting dollhouses as a way of sort of displaying the finest craftsmanship of the day, because it takes a lot of work and expertise to build something so small and so accurate to real life.
So what winds up happening to this dollhouse mansion? It's on display, and then is it going to get auctioned off, or what?
No, it's going to be at the Time Warner Center for a few weeks. Go check it out. I think their intention is then to tour it around the U.S. or perhaps around the world and raise money for children's charities. And what the organizers of the exhibit told me is that they will then decide whether it'll go on permanent tour or back into storage. In 66 boxes it took to transport this thing.
66 boxes. Unreal. Amazing. I have to go see it.